Archery season starts this weekend in Oklahoma. Hunting is regulated by the state, of course, but now some Oklahoma tribes have their own hunting, fishing, and wildlife regulations for tribally owned land.
News on 6's Brooke Griffin has more on how these changes will affect hunters.
Well, the main takeaway is that all Choctaw Nation members will now report their game to the Choctaw Nation's portal instead of the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation. Archery season starts Saturday for deer, turkey, and bear hunters in Oklahoma. But this year, there are new rules and regulations for Choctaw tribal members hunting on tribal land.
This year will be the first season that the Choctaw Nation actually regulates and is the authority for Choctaw tribal members hunting within the Choctaw Nation reservation.
This means all white-tailed deer, bears, turkey, paddlefish, and alligator gar snagged by a Choctaw Nation member must be logged in the Choctaw Nation's app within 24 hours.
And so that we can get that data and have a reliable source to know when to set those dates and when to adjust those bag limits. Black
bear harvested by tribal members must also be checked in person by a tribal game warden so they can get biological research samples from the bear. Choctaw Game Warden Manager Jay Harvey says they'll be out patrolling starting Saturday.
Yes, we will have at least 3 crews out on the opening weekend to be available for our members that want to check in a bear. And I will also be doing normal wildlife law enforcement patrol to make sure that all hunters are in compliance with not only Choctaw Code but also state law.
Tribal members hunting on state land are still required to have Oklahoma hunting and fishing licenses, and they must follow all state laws regulated by the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation. And they're asking all members to make sure you have your tribal card on you at all times to ensure there's no confusion when it comes to legally hunting this season. In Atoka, Brooke Griffin, Oklahoma's Own News on 6.